Welcome back to Pulman Arena. It's semi-final time here at the Rebel Sport 3x3 Secondary School National Championships here in Takanini, Auckland. And we're going to tip things off with Westlake Boys High School in the Senior Boys Elite semi-final, going up against Fraser High School. There's the teams, as you can see. This is certain to be a good old-fashioned Auckland-Hamilton battle between Westlake from Takapuna on Auckland's North Shore and Fraser High School in the heart of Hamilton.
Yeah, and I want to put it out there right now, Hugh, for the Fraser team, that they are going to have to pay very close attention to that man right there, number 12 for Westlake, just gone out of screen. He dashes back through there again. Christian Martin, we saw him earlier on this morning in the quarterfinals.
Hit 2 free throws after the buzzer. Well, one just before and one after to cement their place over Rotorua.
It was a great game. Everyone's had a bit of a break from the morning session, from the quarterfinals. And of course, the winner of this will go through to tonight's National Championship Grand Final at the Rebel Sport 3x3 Secondary School Champs.
The big dance.
Yeah. So there's a bit on the line. These players have been preparing for this since 2019.
The Fraser High School girls side watching on. They're in action in just half an hour's time in their semi-final.
Look for a quick start. You will notice just how hot the pace will be from this first possession. Here we go.
Underway. And it's Caleb Smiler who gets us started for Fraser High School. And the first bucket goes down from Ezra Smiler.
Took 7 seconds.
3 Smilers in this side. As there's that man, Christian Martin, tying things up for Westlake. Straight away though, Ezra Smiler makes the 2-pointer and lets his opposite man know about it.
Yeah, it was terrific work by Smiler. He was involved defensively, trying to stop Christian Martin from scoring. Couldn't do it. He was the second player in, and then quickly dashed out to the corner, sensing that he had the chance to return fire, and that's what he did.
2 shots coming from the free throw line after Martin was fouled on the perimeter.
And true to name, he had a big smile on his face.
Makes them both, does Martin. Quickly finds his opposite man. It is Ezra Smiler, whose 2-ball doesn't drop this time. That'll be Westlake for his ball from the top.
So we've seen already here for Westlake, they're going to have to watch Smiler, who hits those corners extremely quickly and has a quick release on his shot as well.
Caldwell going to work on Smiler. That's Caleb Smiler with a big crossover. Beautiful spin move. Just couldn't get the finish, and Liam Spencer comes down with the ball, but it's ripped away, and it's Ezra Smiler who's got control of the possession. A little flash, and that's Ike who just couldn't finish at the rim.
It was a tough pass to take.
It's Christian Martin taking contact and looking to spin. Instead, he backs him down, spins baseline up with the right hand, over 2 man, and a good finish from Christian Martin.
Great patience by Christian Martin. Defense was very good.
2 ballers off from Caleb Smiler, who takes the seat. And into the game comes Tsar Smiler. Happy.
He's been one of the players of this entire tournament, Hugh, Christian Martin.
Here he is now shooting a 2-ball. Big rebound, plucked out the air from Liam Spencer. Ezra Smiler with a great block though. And here he is, ball in hand, spinning, striding through, topping the contact and going the line to take one more.
What a great start by Ezra Smiler. Great on the defensive block there, and then able to immediately attack the ring. Hot start. I think we're in for another tight one.
Makes the free throw to Smiler. 4 apiece. Boston Caldwell, catch and shoot for 2. Doesn't quite drop. Rebounded by Tsar Smiler Happy. Ezra stepping back into a 2. Rebounded by Smiler Happy, who goes to work. Fading away with the left-handed jumper, banks it in.
Yeah, classy stuff. Created some room, some space, finished off strongly.
Christian Martin can get his under backboard layup to go. Off the bench for Fraser, and straight into the action was Kainoa Turner, but 2-ball wouldn't drop. Spencer taking contact from Smiler and finishing anyway. Liam Spencer
Hot contest early, 5 apiece.
Smiler wants to clear out. He wants to go one-on-one with Liam Spencer, and that's what he does. Spencer does well, though. Catch and shoot. Smiler over. Christian Martin can't get it to go, and Caldwell comes down with the ball. There's Boston Caldwell driving, getting his man to bite in a big way, and he'll go the line for one more.
Well, we've seen a fair bit of Boston Caldwell, and he's got all the moves. He's got some length, uses it well, big steps, and can mix it up from outside and also get to the basket as he did on that occasion.
And he makes his free throw as well. Is Caleb Smiler going to work? Taking contact and finishing strongly anyway.
Yeah, great finish under the basket. Ties it back up.
6 apiece, 7.5 minutes to go. Martin leaves the ball behind. Good defense that time from Turner. Risky pass. And Christian Martin does well to come and take the ball away. Caldwell wide open in the corner for 2. Just can't get it to go. Who's going to come down with that? Christian Martin is. The first time. And a foul's been called, and it's going to be blue ball.
The scores may be tied up, but I like the start of Fraser here. They've taken it right up to Westlake. They're putting some good pressure on Christian Martin, who obviously is very equal to the task, but he's never getting a clean go at the basket at the moment.
Caldwell pulls up from the elbow, and that's off to the left. As Ezra Smiler checks back into the game for Fraser High School. Six apiece, 6.5 to go. Smiler driving, uses the hoop for protection and finishes off the backboard. Christian Martin's turn to do almost the same thing, but with a foul, and he'll go the line for one more.
And you've noticed the style there, Hugh. Both Ezra Smiler and Christian Martin like getting the ball to a wing. Everyone else clears out. And they've got that real chance to get to the basket. No split line help. It's very, very hard in this game to step away from your opponent and not be punished for it. And both Smiler and Martin, extremely good one-on-one to the basket. Seven apiece. Can you believe we're already halfway through this semi-final?
Martin driving, taking contact and finishing anyway. I feel like I've said that a lot over the last couple of days.
A lot.
There's Caleb Smiler finding Ezra. Ezra calling for a screen. Instead he passes back.
Got to get a shot up.
Caleb Smiler, as the referee warns him about the shot clock. Smiler under duress, but he finishes anyway.
They were lucky then. It was right on the limit.
Step back 2, just to mix things up, but it doesn't go, and that's going to be out of bounds. Fraser High School ball. Oh, maybe it's actually been called Westlake High School, Westlake Boys High ball. I think it has. Caldwell picks up the dribble, so Smiley gets right up.
Watch them clear out here.
Here goes Martin with through the legs, crossover, a high arcing.
Smart play by Westlake too. You notice as soon as they got it to Christian Martin at the top, the two wings immediately cleared out and gave him that lane. Rocco Chang and also Boston Caldwell. Great teamwork.
Martin makes it, but Smiler's waiting in the corner. Drives.
Great drive.
Finishes, and he's fouled as well. He'll go the line for one more. Ezra Smiler, chance to give Fraser a 10-9 lead.
Turn of speed, exceptional. Watch the step back here inside. That is class.
He makes his extra shot.
Just over 4 minutes to go.
Here's Rocco Chang trying his luck and finishing nicely to tie it up at 10 apiece with 4 to go.
Yeah, another nice finish.
There's Smiler. Beautiful finger roll. Trading one-pointers of these two teams.
Dare I say it, the last 60 seconds is going to be full on yet again.
Caldwell driving in, taking a lot of contact. And it's going to be Westlake Boys High ball.
It just feels like we are on repeat, game after game after game. Today, 4th day, all finals.
Chang finds Spencer. Neither team settling for the two-pointer. As I say that, Rocco Chang drills a two-pointer. And that was a good play to get the open man. Smiler looking to fire back. Two of his own, he does just that.
What a game.
Chang for two, feeling it, not this time. Caleb Smiler puts up a two and drains it.
That's a 3-point lead, yep, opened it up.
3 minutes to go. Chang looking to cut that deficit to one. He does just that, and suddenly both teams are hot from beyond the arc.
Well, last 4 shots have all been twos, 2 apiece. Game is open right up now.
Caleb Smiler driving through contact. Basket counts, he'll go to the line for one more.
Well, we may get to 21 here. Just over 2.5 to go, but if you look at the last 60 seconds, a flurry of points.
He makes the extra point, so 17-14. Westlake need baskets, and they're going to get it from this man, are they? They are. Christian Martin for one. Caleb Smiler going to work on Rocco Chang. Big drop step. Just can't get it to go. Who's going to come down with it? It's going to be Fraser High School. Spencer doing well defensively.
Great D.
And he gets the rebound as well. Great work, Liam Spencer.
2 minutes.
Here's Martin, waiting for the lane to open
Oh,
up. He does. He finishes anyway.
How good was that?
And a smart interior pass from Caleb Smiler, while Martin just looked to the referee for a second too long.
Nothing in it.
Here we're driving again. This time he gets the whistle and the bucket. And to tie it up from the line, Christian Martin goes.
Is it going to be a clock game? Is it going to be 21?
Clock ticks away.
And look at the crowd build yet again. It's a beacon. This court is a beacon right now.
A minute 30 to go. 18 apiece. First to 21. Or whoever's leading when time expires. Smiler drives. Too strong on the layup. Westlake Boys High School ball from the top. And there's no rush to get the ball from either team.
Well, here we go. It's about to get crazy as we head towards the final minute. Watch this. Sit back and enjoy.
Martin will look to rip baseline. That's exactly what he does.
Great defense. Absolutely superb defense to get in the lane by Smiler.
Here goes Sar Smiler happy back to Ezra Smiler. Spin move down low. Beautiful from Tyrell Heke.
40 seconds.
Rocco Chang, Westlake trail by one. This will give them a 1 point lead.
Oh.
Just off to the right and a rebound.
They hit a 2 here. They get the game. 30 seconds.
2 points wins it. Ezra Smiler has a look at the clock.
30 seconds. Clock ticking. He's going to get told to move it here.
2 on the shot clock. He goes in. He can't finish.
18 seconds.
18-19. Fraser High School lead as Christian Martin drives. No foul. No whistle. Can't get the rebound.
7 seconds.
No one's rushing to get the ball.
5. Clock won't stop. There's a sub. He's got to get it up. Doesn't matter. They've got the ball.
Fraser High School win the game to the semi-final. They go. Westlake Boys High are out at the semi-final stage of the Senior Boys Elite. Hands are shaken. And what about the game from Ezra Smiler and
well, what about the
Fraser
defense?
High School?
What about the defense on not the last, very last passage of play where Christian Martin had a couple of opportunities under the basket, but the play before that, when the defense by Ezra Smiler on one of those very, very customary Christian Martin drives on the left, instead of the shoulder-to-shoulder defense, which Martin chews up, absolutely chews that up, Ezra Smiler got across in front, in the lane, took contact, terrific defense, and for me, that was the play of the game.
Certainly sealed the win. 1:30, we'll be back at it. Semi-final time in the Senior Girls Elite Grey between St. Peter's, Cambridge and Fraser High School back in action, this time their girls side. See ya in 15 minutes.
Hiram, what a fantastic effort. I know you haven't played a ton of 3x3 coming into this. What can you tell me about your experience over the weekend when you guys became National Cup champions?
Yeah, I think firstly, shout out to the Hawks. They put up an awesome fight for us, and you know, fortunately we just come out on top. But to answer your question, like, I think what I've learned over this weekend with 3x3 is like, it's not like 5-on-5. It's nothing like 5-on-5. You got to be quick. You got to be able to knock it down outside and inside, be able to take it strong, and obviously have a lot of cardio work done to you. Yeah.
Looking at a team that didn't play a lot coming in together, obviously familiar with each other, you guys were able to find a rhythm late and really capitalize out in these last couple of days.
Yeah, I think that's just full credit to the boys. Can't go as well. And I think, yeah, we deserved it. We fought hard, and we only, like you said, we only met maybe Wednesday night. I flew in Thursday, but we worked on it after we lost 2 in a row, and we sat down, watched film, looked at what we needed to work on, and then we just all came together today.
Just finally, this is your first bite at the 3x3 apple. Are you going to come back for a second round?
You got to defend the championship, bro. You got to defend it.
I love it, bro. Congratulations, a great job.
The culture of the Tall Ferns is absolutely amazing. We're essentially a family. I would call all of them my sisters. Our leadership, our coaches, our management staff, everyone, there's just such a good feel, and it feels like such a family and such a good vibe, and I think that's why on court you can see that we just all click and work together.
Basketball can open up so many doorways and so many paths. There's no limits. You can take the sport anywhere.
The women's game's definitely growing. I think it's awesome to see. Just in general, basketball growing in New Zealand is cool. So to get women and young girls playing basketball, that's a big key for us.
We're quite often the underdogs, you know, we're always a hustling team. We've always been a real grind it to the end team. Making the most of the moment is like a huge part of our culture.
Any international game that I get to play for the Tall Ferns is always an honour, but we play tough, we're very aggressive, we hustle for each other. Everything we do, we know we're doing for our teammates, that they've got our back, we've got theirs as well.
Young kids, just like in general, I think just whatever you set your mind to, like you can do whatever you want to do, you know? Like you just got to put them in the dedication and the determination to do it, and you can do it.
I think a good message to young girls is kia kaha, kia mai, kia manawa nui. That just really means, you know, be strong, be fierce, and be mindful of others. You know, you've got your teammates next to you, and look after them, look after yourself. And just represent yourself with mana, with pride, as well as your country.
Tukaha.
It means stand strong.
To the great challenges we face.
To stand strong with our brothers and sisters.
With our families and our communities.
With our supporters.
With those who lift us up to take on the world.
It's the name of our haka.
Tāringa whakarongo ki Aomori.
Stand strong.
Stand with us.
Tukaha, New Zealand.
So your 2018 Asia Cup gold medalist for the ladies hail from New Zealand. China forced to settle for second place for the silver medal. As New Zealand is showing some love. Congratulations for well-deserved and hard-earned gold medal here in Shenzhen.
Today we had a great day. We had 3 local schools come out here in South Auckland at Pulman Arena. It's great to be able to get some girls back into the game. So we played some games with them, some shooting games, some passing games, and just had a lot of fun getting them to love the game.
Hands on your head, press those shoulders, hands go on your shoulders.
Hello, and welcome to the Girls Got Game Aftermatch with Maya and Miriam. We're here to talk about a little bit about Girls Got Game and what we did today. Okay, what was your favourite part about today?
I like doing knockout because I got a lot of shots in, yeah.
What does it mean to you to be able to come down and be able to have something like Girls Got Game?
I feel really special because there's like a lot of schools in Auckland and we got picked to be one of them. I used to play basketball a lot and now I'm doing back into that. How do you feel about doing this for the kids?
I think it's great that there is something like this for women. I feel like me growing up, there wasn't as exposure to basketball and specifically girls. So it's cool that something like this is available that we can be able to play and learn, and especially from top players.
So what was your favourite part today, Ava?
Probably playing knockout.
What does it mean for your school to be chosen to come to the Girls Got Game Summit today?
It means quite a lot to get like the opportunity to be able to come here and do this kind of stuff with the girls.
So were you playing basketball before you came to the clinic? So do you play for your school, or have you just wanted to come along to the clinic?
I've never played basketball before.
Great, so have we turned you to the game of basketball?
Yes.
That's awesome, that's what we like. That's the whole point of these Girls Got Game clinics, is to get more girls involved in the game.
And if you look at your poster, you'll recognise this one. Yeah. If you got an autograph, she is on the poster.
Minutes away from the 1:30 game here at Hoop Nation at Rebel Sport 3x3 National Championships here at Bruce Pulman Arena in Takanini. We were just having a conversation.
We were, you're right, we were.
Anyway, St Peter's Cambridge A going up against Fraser High School in the Senior Girls Elite semi-final.
Been a lot of basketball, Hugh.
A lot of basketball, it's been great.
141 teams, more than 50 schools from around the country. Hope you've been enjoying it on Sky Sport Next.
Well over 750 games of basketball under our belts here.
And semi-final time right now, and we're having a look at what promises to be a very good semi-final between St Peter's and Fraser at the Bruce Pulman Arena. Look at that, sea of signage, sea of faces, sea of basketball. Let's have a look at these two teams as we prepare to head into semi-final territory. We've already seen both of these teams today, and they have put on a show. I don't know which way this is going to go. They both have some incredible strengths. Keep an eye out for Fraser High School's number 4, Aria Cowley, who I think earlier on, Hugh, was crowned the three-point shooting champion.
She was. She won the three-point contest between the girls and the boys.
Fantastic.
Won that one.
Of course, all grades, all teams, boys and girls, all use the same basketball. 3x3, it's a size 6 basketball weighted to a size 7. So no difference between the basketball they all play with. As out come the St Peter's Cambridge team in the red. There's Breeze Shaw in the number 9. Keep an eye on her. We're about to start. Semi-final.
And we are underway. St Peter's Cambridge in red. And there is Shula. And the first basket attempt coming from St Peter's. Fraser getting the rebound. Aria Cowley going to play a huge part in this semi-final. Here she is, number 4 for Fraser, stepping into a long two-point attempt that doesn't drop. Fowler Jay handing it off to Schuler. Finding a bit of space. Cowley comes across with the help defense, but it's a foul.
Of course, every team fouls, non-personal fouls, get to 5, and then the bonus shots come after that. That was a shooting foul, so Reece Schuler to the line for the one bonus shot. Makes it, that's a point. And it's the first score of the game. Here's Cowley.
Good hedge on the screen from Grace McGurr. She's keeping a close eye on Cowley. So, Lady Goff says, thank you very much. I'll take 1 point, first point from Fraser High School.
Yeah, Reece Schuler just overplayed on defense there.
Here's Schuler, thought about the 2-pointer, gets Fraser.
Just a little glance across the face there as she was playing defense.
She reached in, didn't she? And she got one in the mouth for her troubles, but she seems okay.
One apiece.
Finds it out.
Wide open.
Grace McGurr. Derek Vitori out there for St. Peter's. Beautiful spin move and she'll go the line with Grace McGurr.
Able to get a step through traffic.
Vitori hits the deck, but she's up gingerly, but seems to be okay. She brings Goff does well. Here's Day. And Cowley, turnaround jumper, gets that to go. Nice move from. This is Cowley driving, taking heavy contact. No whistle, and that'll be St. Peter's ball.
We've already seen these two teams of that contact. And of course, we're at the business end competition, and from what I've seen in the opening few, looked a little bit tied to start off with. It's been a very so we could see a bit of an arm wrestle here for most of the game, and then of course, as we've seen right throughout the day today, it becomes very hectic in the closing stages.
Cowley high off the glass, gets it to drop.
Reece Schuler's back out there now.
Getting a bit messy as Stefano goes flying into her own. Queen Margaret College and Waimea College, which won't be happening on the live stream. That's
the grand final later tonight. 4 grand finals. Cowley for 2. There you go. Quick answer.
Fires straight back and scores remain tied. It into Vitori, who's down low. There's Aria Cowley for the space, so she puts up the 2 ball. Rebound. Day, now cross. That ball.
Going to get called to shoot here. Down to 3 seconds.
Got to get it up. Great defense, Aria Cowley with a huge block.
That was huge.
Screen's there, but in those days. 2 for Aria Cowley. Doesn't quite drop. She's slowing it up. She's played a lot of basketball. It'll be Schuler's wide open for her 2-pointer.
There, Reece Schuler making contact. Just head to that contact. Was given the all clear by the referee. We've said it a million times. It is, as a player, takes a little bit of getting used to, and as a viewer.
Cowley just buys herself a bit of space and makes the most of it with a 2. 6-4, they lead Fraser High School.
Well, that's her skill set, clear strength.
That was a great pass from Schuler.
don't forget, Hugh, we mentioned this morning, St Peter's Cambridge have a real pedigree. High basketball IQ.
Has to shoot with 2 on the shot clock. It's a high arcer from Cal. Into a bit of trouble there and had to shoot it.
We're certainly not preempting what will happen in this game, but they just have
off the glass, just can't get it to go in gear, so and it will be St Peter's Cambridge ball.
We're off the restart as well.
Cup rivalry, of course. Fraser High School out of Hamilton and St Peter's in Cambridge.
She's taking all the knocks. Courageous player. Fantastic handles. We've seen her. She's been on show the last 4 days.
Spinning past Shula, who fouled her. So Cowley will go to the line.
As has been the case with all of the of New Zealand basketball, and the 3x3 game globally have been incredibly successful over the last decade.
Straight slides it out to Day in the corner for 2. Good rebound by McGurr.
Oh,
spin by McGurr. Too strong on the layup though. They didn't get another shot. Through Breeze Shula, who's fouled by Natalia Tufangai.
That's the 4th foul on Fraser High School. Coming up to the 4-minute mark.
See the Queen Margaret College players looking on. Their semi-final. They lead by 1, 3 minutes 45 to go in the semi-final. And they'll be against St Peter's Cambridge. Cowley must have lost the handle there.
Been a good contest, but this is where things go to the next level.
Well read and well played by Natalia. Looking to step through this communication and
1-point ball game. It'll be a Fraser ball, and I mentioned earlier just these two teams looking tired, and you can see this playing out at the moment.
Here goes Cowley. Around the lane, Goff screen. Puts up the 2 and drains it.
Well, she creates her own shot, Hugh. She has a great ability to create space for herself.
Slung out of bounds. And you mentioned the pedigree of winning at St Peter's Cambridge, as we often see. That leads to a fair few people cheering against them. And there's a lot of schools here cheering on Fraser. On the sidelines, as Lane Goff tries to fashion a bit of space for herself. Reed Shula's done great there to check that turnover, and here she is, ball in hand.
Big shot.
Be good, just short with the 2-pointer. Cowley snaffles the board.
Got a screen coming here, watch this.
2 minutes to go here, it's Cowley. No, her team have a 3-point lead.
Down to 5 seconds.
Has to go up from Goff.
Yeah, travel. Well picked up by the referees, 1:45 to go. They're not out of this, St Peter's, but they absolutely, it's a great pass inside.
Fraser Boys school there in the background, the boys team.
Got to get a score here.
Day looking for Shula. Shula for 2. Off to the left, rebounded by Cowley. Good handles, Ari Cowley.
That's incredible.
Just going to get the shot to go. Out of bounds, though, and it will be St Peter's Cambridge ball.
I know we've still got just over a minute to go, but they may have done enough here. St Peter's looks spent.
Vaitoi back in the game. Father Byron watching on from
This is big. This is a big shot.
Big rebound from Day. The floater, it goes down.
That helps.
9-7, under a minute to go. Cowley will take all 12 seconds of her allotted shot clock time here. Taps out of bounds.
Clock keeps going, yeah. St Peter's Cambridge need to grab that ball as quick as they can and get it back in play.
There we go, Cowley. 3 on the shot clock.
Oh,
this is deep too. Who's going to come down with that one? Someone's going to have to go get the ball.
I'd like to see
25 seconds to go, 2-point game.
I'd like to see Fraser keep going to the basket on that. 20 seconds.
I think fatigue comes into it as
Yep,
well.
Yep,
They're
that's right.
surely getting double teamed. Out of bounds.
Got to move, got to move.
It hit the
Got to move.
advertising hoarding. Here we go. 6 seconds on the clock. Schuler knows the 2 pointers needed. Shrugs off Cowley.
Now that won't be on the shot, it'll be down, and that might be it.
And that will do it. The referees are going to just discuss and see if that was a shooting foul.
I'm checking the team fouls here. That's what I'm looking at. There you go.
One shot, I believe the call is.
Is it just the one? I think you're right, Hugh. I think Fraser's got up here. It is just the one. So this is just rudimentary now, whether it's a 2-point margin or a 1-point margin.
There it is.
What a win.
The formality at the end, but what a win. Fraser knocking off St Peter's Cambridge. And they'll be delighted to get up over their rivals, Aria Cowley, Natalia Tufange and Lane Goff. A fantastic win, sending St Peter's down at the senior elite semi-final stage. So Fraser High School into the big dance against the winner of Queen Margaret College and Waimea College, which is coming up, not on the stream, but coming up elsewhere on another court very shortly.
And we'll keep you up to date with what happens in that game, but no doubt for Fraser, they've got to go and put their feet up and have a break, because that was a tough, grueling game. They look a little bit tired at the moment, but they're through, and that's the most important thing. But look what's coming your way. St John's taking on Hamilton. That is a semi-final, if I'm not mistaken, Hugh, and that is not
too fierce,
not too far away.
Hamilton rivals from the same city. That is going to be huge, and it's coming up at 2 o'clock. See you then.
Summer means hoops outdoors. It's 3x3 season. We love it. It's easy. Just grab a few mates, find a ball, find a hoop, and you're good to go.
So what do I do with this?
Don't know the rules? Don't worry about it. 3x3 is sweet and simple. We got you covered. Here's the basics. Obviously, it's 3 players on each team. That's why it's called 3x3. However, each team has a 4th player as a sub. It's 1 point inside the arc and 2 points from outside the arc. Can I sub in next? Absolutely. Just rotate your subs in and out through dead balls. Go for it. Don't stop after a bucket. Play through the celebrations, and upon change of possession, reset outside the arc. Got a dead ball situation? Every restart is a check at the top of the arc. Pass and cut, just like we practiced. Hey, one more thing. There's no coaching during the game. First team to 21 points wins, or the team with the highest score after 10 minutes. So there it is, easy as, no excuses. Oh. Sun was in my eyes.
Auckland Dream Shit Cup champions, how good does that feel? And you've got nerves of steel every time you step up. You guys all made huge plays. How good does this feel?
It feels amazing, honestly. If Darcy hadn't subbed us out, we would have probably gone.
And I mean, you're an absolute superstar. I mean, you carried off and then you come back.
You know, it's just kind of push through the pain in games like this. You know, it is what it is. But we'll talk about it later and figure out what's wrong with it. But you know, I'm happy we won. We got the dub, so good.
The 3x3 is growing, it's developing, it's going to be in the Olympic Games. How big is this for the sport?
Oh, so big. This is my first time playing 3x3, and I would say I like it better than normal time. Yeah. A lot. Yeah. Very intensive physical. I love it, yeah.
And I'm a very equal employer, so we're going to you now. What do you make of it all? You had a lot of fun?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was great competition, great teams. Harbour, they played a good game, but yeah, we did it! Woo!
Great stuff. Well done, champions. The dream.
Thank you.
Okay, we're back.
Alright, we're back. Thank you for coming back. Grace, what are some of the things that you've enjoyed most on this tournament?
Probably I like the intro. It feels pretty cool walking out one day. Other than that, just playing in general. It's really good to play against a couple of NZ tour friends is a big highlight. So yeah, it's been good.
Awesome. Now, what is probably some of the things you've been eating on this tournament?
I don't know if it's a good thing to say this as an athlete, but you know, just in general, we'll just leave it at that.
And Grace, I have one more question for you. How is it playing 3-on-3 compared to the 5-on-5?
You know, I didn't think I'd do as much running as but they lied to me, so I'm stuck here anyway.
Cool, and that's it for us today. You guys have a great rest of the tournament, and we wish good luck to all of the teams playing. And yeah, shout out to Kapura, our sponsor. Yeah.
Tukaha.
It means stand strong.
To the great challenges we face. To stand strong with our brothers and sisters.
With our families and our communities.
With our supporters.
With those who lift us up to take on the world.
It's the name of our haka.
Taringa whakarongo ki Auckland.
Stand strong.
Stand with us.
Tukaha, New Zealand.
Today we had a great day. We had 3 local schools come out here in South Auckland at Pulman Arena. It's great to be able to get some girls back into the game. So we played some games with them, some shooting games, some passing games, and just had a lot of fun getting them to love the game.
Hands on your head, press those shoulders, hands go on shoulders.
Hello, and welcome to the Girls Got Game Aftermatch with Maya and Miriam. We're here to talk about a little bit about Girls Got Game and what we did today. Okay, what was your favourite part about today?
I like doing knockout because I got a lot of shots in, yeah.
What does it mean to you to be able to come down and be able to have something like Girls Got Game?
I feel really special because there's like a lot of schools in Auckland and we got picked to be one of them. I used to play basketball a lot and now I'm getting back into that. How do you feel about doing this for the kids?
I think it's great that there is something like this for women. I feel like me growing up, there wasn't as exposure to basketball and specifically girls. So it's cool that something like this is available that we can be able to play and learn, and especially from top players.
So we're going to split some all of you guys.
So what was your favourite part today, Ava?
Probably playing knockout.
What does it mean for your school to be chosen to come to the Girls Got Game Summit today?
It means quite a lot to get like the opportunity to be able to come here and do this kind of stuff with the girls.
So were you playing basketball before you came to the clinic? So do you play for your school, or have you just wanted to come along to the clinic?
I've never played basketball before.
Great, so have we turned you to the game of basketball?
Yes.
That's awesome, that's what we like. That's the whole point of these Girls Got Game clinics, is to get more girls involved in the game.
And if you look at your poster, you recognise this one. Yeah. If you want an autograph, she is on the poster.
So your 2018 Asia Cup gold medalist for the ladies, hail from New Zealand. China forced to settle for second place in a silver medal. As New Zealand is showing some love. Congratulations for well-deserved and hard-earned gold medal here in Shenzhen.
Kia ora, welcome back to Pulman Arena in Takanini, where it's time for a semi-final to see who's going to join Fraser High School in the grand final for the Senior Boys Elite. Hugh Bannon here and Justin Nelson, and it will be one of two fierce rivals from the fine city of Hamilton. Hamilton Boys High School and St John's College.
You're saying no love lost, Hugh? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
No love lost. What a day it's been. Day 4 of the national champs. With thanks to Rebel Sport, 3x3 basketball just going gangbusters right across New Zealand. Growing rapidly, NBL and obviously secondary schools as well, and right out around all the associations. Just amazing.
It certainly is. And we get into the pointiest of pointy ends of the competition. And we're underway in this one with Hanere Waiti, Tai Wetere and Jaden Linden out there for St John's. As you see the team lists, here's Linden getting the first point in this one for St John's.
Really good layup.
Out there for Hamilton Boys, Oliver White wearing number 11 as Tai Wetere drives on Rico Nelson. And that's his 2-ball to get Ham Boys underway.
Frenetic pace early, both teams in attack mode.
Got to Hakaraina out there as well. And here he is having to defend Hanere Waiti with a beautiful finish.
Yeah, created great space there off the right hand. Used the left arm as a bit of a bumper.
Waiti, I should say. Here's White. 2-ball doesn't go, and Waiti has that rebound. Linden for the deep 2. Off the back iron, long rebound, brought in by White.
National Championship game on the line, of course. That's coming up tonight, Hugh.
There's Rico Nelson. He's got to shoot with 2 on the shot clock. Gets his own rebound. And vicious pass. Picked out of the air by Jaden Linden, who drives and just can't finish. Big rebound by Nelson. The 2-ball rattles in. That's Oliver White from the corner. But
did he step on the line?
I feel like he might have stepped on the line.
So that score won't count. Clock will keep running. No stoppages, no timeouts.
Wetere, one of the heroes of that quarterfinal win over Te Aroha, is fouled, and he'll go to the line now to shoot 1.
Very strong, wears contact really well, stays on his feet. He's a tough customer to stop in 3x3.
Rebounded by Tuhakarana. Picks up the dribble, has to get rid of it, and does so. Oliver White puts up another 2-ball. It doesn't drop. Linden with the rebound. We've got to work on the bigger Rico Nelson. Out to Tafada. His 2-ball rattles in.
That's the first score in the last minute and a half of this game.
Nelson contested 2-ball. Drains it over Jaden Linden's outstretched arm. Today to Linden. Just loses the handle. But Nelson, 2 sloppy bits of play there.
They literally, each team then literally could not have passed it better to each other. Very odd that you would get 2 turnovers within a second and a half of some slippery passing.
Dropping it down low. Nice strong move there by Safara.
Open.
Rico Nelson. 2 ball doesn't drop. Safara with the
corner.
Rebound. There's Waitai. Probing down low, high off the glass. Just couldn't get it to drop. Tafara with the rebound though. Where today crosses over into a 2-pointer, which he drills.
It was an interesting looking shot, wasn't it?
That 2 ball doesn't drop for Hamilton boys.
Now they've spaced the floor well here, St John's, out by 3.
They pulled away to a 3-point lead, as you say, Justin. Oliver White trying to cut that deficit by 2, which he does, and it's a 1-point game, 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, great reply there.
Westerday gets Rico Nelson to bite, and a beautiful pass for a 1-pointer. Hamilton boys, though, dealing in 2s at the moment. Oliver White with another one.
How's the last 45 seconds of this game been?
Hanana Waitai with a smart 1-pointer. Shoes untied for Oliver White. Doesn't matter.
How's the last
2-pointer?
How's the last 60 seconds of this game been? Wow.
Westerday with a 1-pointer. 10 apiece. Rico Nelson, he steps back into a 2 of his own. That one doesn't go. Oliver White's shoelaces flying everywhere out there for Hamilton boys, but seems to be a good luck charm as he made his last few 2-pointers as Waitai drives to Nelson. Good D from the big man.
Well, that 60-second patch there, Hugh, and that might be a case of we need a sub.
That's Westerday fouling his way to the bench.
That 60-second patch there where we saw 5 baskets, I mean, that's as good as 3x3 basketball as you're going to see.
Place is done up now. Under instructions by referee Mel Whelan. There's White. Just losing the handle, fighting hard to get it back. Body's on the floor.
Great hustle. They're going to struggle for
White.
time here.
He's going to have to put it up in the corner. Great pump fake. And a good 2-ball from Oliver White.
On this last second.
12-10. Hamilton boys lead. The 2-ball got them back into this game and has given them the lead.
Is that their first lead of the game? Or maybe since the opening play? It's been a while. Big shot.
Waitai shoots a deep 2-ball because everyone left him alone. Charlie Cox now with the ball. Hitting for Rico Nelson.
Hitting the halfway mark of this game.
5 seconds on the referee's shot clock. Nelson,
got to go.
Pulls up from the elbow after a nice pump fake. Smart pass in the air from Waitai. Linden over the tallest man on the court, and he drains the 2.
Hand in his face, off balance.
Oh, and just an easy steal there from Tafara, who finishes easily. St John's back in the lead by 1.
Big couple of plays for St John's there, Hugh. Huge.
Finds Charlie Cox. He's fouled. Is he not? No, he's not. Sorry. Whistle from another court. So many courts next to each other. He gets the bucket though, does Cox. Nelson for 2.
He's hit a few from outside.
He hits another one.
Yeah.
Hamilton boys up by 2 now. This game is a seesaw. That's Linden driving and finishing and getting fouled. To the line he goes for 1 more.
We won't go the full distance here. This will be about the scoreboard, not about the clock. A real flurry of points in the last few minutes. Some excellent 3x3 basketball, well worthy of a semi-final. A shot at a national championship on the line right now.
Big rebound from Nelson. He's got Cox wide open. Tough with as well to get over there. Cox looking to buy a bit of space. Black ball it is. Hamilton boys ball as Cox makes his way to the bench, and Oliver White, who's been hot so far from 2-point range, comes back into the game. Here he is, ball in hand. Steps back into another 2-pointer. This one just short, and Westerday comes down with a rebound but loses the handle.
Should be a Hamilton ball here.
Neither ref has seen it, so I think
I don't think they'll come over and ask us. But I think that definitely came off retro then. But
it's going to be St John's College ball.
May have been convincing enough to get it back.
Lendon just pins his ears back and drives. Great rebound from Waitai. Smallest guy out on the court and a good putback too. 15 apiece, 4 minutes to go.
Hamilton's got the height advantage here. Be interested to see if they use it. All three players.
Well, how about Oliver White just striding through the screen and then down the lane for one.
The guards want space.
Waitai, beautiful spin move as he drove and finished off the glass. 16 apiece.
Hamilton's got to go inside here. Take the singles.
Oliver White off with the two. Lendon with the board. Wetaday's open. Waitai, this would be big. It is just that, 18-16, they lead by 2, 3 points away from the grand final with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Well, it's guards versus forwards here right now, and the forwards need to go inside, but they keep going from distance, and St John's are making them pay with some really quick basketball.
Lendon, Nelson with the board. Oliver stepping through, but a foul would be called on the floor, so the basket will not count. And it's Hamilton Boys High School ball, 2 minutes 50 seconds to go.
Look at the height advantage here. There we go, that's what they need to do, and they've got to finish.
He had more time on the second one than I think he knew. Wetherday comes to get the ball. 18-16, St John's lead against their rivals. Make that. 18-16 still. Wetherday gets his own rebound. And they're going to deem that a shooting foul.
Oh, it's a tough tussle.
Ty Wetherday to the line.
Did we tell you that a spot in the championship game's on the line here? We mentioned that a few times.
Grand final awaits for one of these two teams from Hamilton. St John's are a 2-ball away from the grand final. The Hamilton Boys High have just got a 2-ball of their own. 19-18 it is to St John's. 2-ball wins it.
It's not over.
Yesterday, driving.
Corner
for the grand final. Oh, doesn't go. Rebounded by Nelson.
Plenty of time.
Still a minute 45 on the clock.
Go inside, go inside.
Rico Nelson trying to find a bit of space. Rising in a contested 2-ball. Here's Tafara.
Again within one shot from distance.
Screen comes.
Here it is, here it is.
For the win. Just too strong on that one. The Whites is off. And it's a 2-point shootout. And it's gone out of bounds, so it'll be St John's collegiate ball. St John's College, I should say.
Well, the clock keeps ticking. Didn't think we'd get this deep into the game. But it's still an arm wrestle, but a chance here for St John's to close it out.
Under a minute to go. And they're 1 point away from the grand final now. St John's 20 points to 18. Charlie Cox finds Rico Nelson.
Got to get a basket here.
What can Hamilton Boys fashion? So
being told to go here, being told to move it.
Stolen by Lendon. For the game. Oh, blocked by 3 players almost. Nelson for 2. That's short. Rebounded by Cox.
30 seconds.
Nelson goes again from long range. That's long. Cox with an offensive board. 2 key offensive boards in a row.
Got to go to the basket.
He drives.
Now what's the call here? Because the clock's ticking.
Clock's ticking.
Got to move. They might run out of time here. Subs are being called. They may run out of time.
White ball. 7 seconds. It's white ball. They're going to take all the time they need. Didn't need to do that.
Hamilton's going to run out of time.
But that'll do it. And St John's College beat their fierce rivals and make their way to the grand final.
Mind you, if you're up by 2 with 5 seconds to go, that shot at the end was headed for the car park. It's going to take a while to go and retrieve the ball, isn't it?
I think that was going through Jaden Linden's mind.
What a game.
As St John's will go through and play another Hamilton side in the grand final in Fraser High School. So that's coming your way tonight in the evening sessions from 5 o'clock. 4 grand finals in a row. Senior girls open, senior boys open, senior girls elite, senior boys elite. And to us for this session.
Well, I think Hamilton had their opportunities then, Hugh, but they didn't use the height advantage. They didn't go inside. They kept going for those long shots, and unfortunately for them, they just weren't dropping. But spirited contest, both teams really putting their best foot forward. Great game to watch, and St John's are through, as you said, to that championship game, national title up for grabs tonight. Looking forward to it.
We'll be back from 5 o'clock with 4 grand finals back to back to back to back. See you at 5 o'clock here on Sky Sport Next.